Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lola Olaniro. I'm a makeup artist based in Lagos, Nigeria, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with me, guys. I really appreciate you. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can do your personal makeup the most easiest way using drugstore products. When I say drugstore products, I mean affordable makeup products that you can find in market all around you. So if you're interested in this content, keep on watching. Start by cleaning your face with Miscellar cleansing water and wipes. It is important for you to clean the face. Do not apply makeup on a dirty surface. Clean your face thoroughly. Clean it very well before you go in with your skin prep and foundation and makeup proper. Okay, so the next thing I'm doing is shaping my eyebrow. You can do this before cleaning and you can do this after cleaning. Whichever works best for you is fine. So the next thing is I'm going in with my Cetaphhil moisturizer. It is important for you to moisturize the skin. Feed your skin with enough water. Do your skin prep properly before you start going in with your makeup product. Okay, it is important for you to protect your skin against harsh chemicals of makeup. So the next thing I'm using is my mattifying primer to control the oils on my face. So I'm going to apply this on the T-zones of my face, my forehead, my brow area, my nose area, my cheek, my chin, and all of that. Okay, those are the T-zones of my face. Those are the places that tends to produce oil on the face. So it is important for you to apply mattifying primer on those areas. And if you are someone that sweats a lot, you can go ahead and buy sweat block. Buy sweat block and apply it on the same places you applied your mattifying primer. I don't sweat, so I don't use sweat block. Like, I don't sweat too much. It's not as if I don't sweat at all, but I don't sweat too much. Okay, so the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to be applying my foundation. Okay, I'm using L'Oreal True Match foundation. You can get this foundation anywhere around you, but make sure you buy the original. Okay, look at the quantity I'm using. I'm not using too much and I'm not using little. Okay, I'm using just enough. So look at the beauty blender. I'm going to be using a very soft, damp beauty blender. Dip your beauty blender inside water and damp it before you start using it. Okay, and a setting spray. I'm going to spray the makeup before I start blending. It is important for you to spray your foundation before you start blending so that your foundation can blend seamlessly into your skin, and it's going to give you a skin-like finish when you finish blending. And when you want to purchase your beauty blender, please don't buy hard beauty blenders. Buy soft beauty blenders. There are so many brands in the market that are very, very good, as in they are very, very soft and they are nice. Don't go and carry sponge. Don't go and carry rock. Some of you will buy beauty blender that is as hard as a rock and be eating it on your face. It's not nice. Just buy a very soft beauty blender and use it to blend your makeup, use it to blend your foundation. In fact, it will give you a very seamless finish. It will give you a very smooth finish. Not all this rock that some of you will go and carry. So I'm going to blend, I'm going to spray my foundation again. So this time around is going to lock my foundation in. Next up, I'm going to be using my concealer, Nuban concealer. And the shade is 042. Yeah, if I'm correct, 042. So this is a very creamy concealer, and I'm going to be fanning it. I'm going to fan it a little before I blend. Because of this makeup process, I'm not going to be doing wet contouring, so I don't have the time. So I need to fan it a little before I start blending. And the reason why I fan it is because this is a very creamy concealer. Okay, like, it's not thick, it's very liquid, it's very, very creamy. So for it to give me a very good coverage, I have to fan it in a little so that it will become thick a little. So that way it's going to cover up my under eye very well. So that's the essence of fanning. So it's not a compulsory process. It's not a compulsory process. You don't have to do it. So if you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't want to do it, then you can leave it. And please buy a good concealer. A good concealer is actually very, very key in makeup. Don't go and carry all these mattifying concealers, all this concealer that when you apply it 1 minute, it will dry the next seconds. Like, they're not actually good concealers. They're not good concealers. So buy concealers that are very, very creamy, just like this one. So next up, I'm going to be using my Viange setting powder. This is a very good setting powder and it's very, very affordable. I love this setting powder so much. I use it on all my clients, mostly my clients, and I use it on myself as well. I love it so much. It's a very smooth setting powder. So look at the quantity I showed you guys. A very, very small quantity. Like, don't pack your concealer. Like, 1 layer is enough for you to set. Just dip it inside your setting powder, dust it off, and set it on your face. Okay, I'm setting right now, guys, but I set and at the same time I bake my face. Okay, since it's a personal makeup, I don't have to set and bake and do all of that. It's a personal makeup, so I will just set and bake at the same time. Please don't carry too much product when you are setting. If you carry too much product when you are setting, your under eye is going to cake. It's going to cake and it's going to, like, there will be too much buildup of setting powder under your eyes and you won't like your makeup at all. So little products go a long way. So now I'm setting my entire face with powder. With my powder shade, I'm setting my entire face minus the places I highlighted. Okay, don't set the highlighted area. Okay, you've already set those places with setting powder, so leave them out of it. So set the rest of the face. So now I'm using that dark chocolate shade powder to do my face contouring. Okay, so the trick for contouring is suck your cheeks in. Like, suck your cheeks in. It's going to help you to contour the right places. It's going to help you to contour on the right places. Okay, just suck it in a little. It's a trick for personal makeup. So your contour won't be too low and it's not going to be too high. Like, you're going to contour on the right place. Okay, contour your forehead, contour your jawline, contour your chin, contour the two sides of your chin, so that it's going to give your face that oblong illusion. Okay, it helps to lift your face and give it that oblong illusion. So right now I'm going in with the same shade of powder. I want to use it to contour my nose. So I'm contouring my nose with the same dark chocolate powder shade. So first thing you're going to do is you will create a V shape or a Y shape on your nose before you go down to the rest of the nose. Create a V shape or a Y shape first. Okay, now I'm showing you the shade of powder I'm using for my nose. I use that dark chocolate for the Y-shaped area and I use chocolate for the rest of the nose. Reason being that I don't want my nose to be looking too dark. So if you are using a powder palette, you can do that as well. Use 2 shades of powder, and if you have just 1 shade of powder for your contour, it is still okay. You can use that. Just that, be light-handed when you are doing the rest of your nose so that your nose won't be looking too dark. So next up, I'm using blush. I'm using this orange and reddish blush. I'm going to mix it together for my cheek. So I'm going to smile. You can see me smiling. I'm going to smile so that it can bring out my cheek very well. Next up, I'm going to be defining my face. This process helps to lift the face up by giving it more definition. So if you're wondering how makeup artists do get that lifted face illusion, this is how it is done. But this process is actually optional. You don't have to do it. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It depends on my mood. Okay, so it's optional. It's not compulsory at all. Moving on to the brows, I'm going to be using Browmatic by Dammel brow gel to tame my brows down. So just take a little portion of the brow gel and rub it through your brows. This is going to help your brow to be tamed down and your brows won't be looking bushy. So do this step. It's very important to do this step before you start drawing your brows, okay? It's very important. Do not skip it at all. Don't skip it, guys. Very important. So I'll be using Davis pencil, the almighty Davis pencil, to draw my brows. This pencil is actually very affordable. I think it's sold for 100 naira or 200 at most, and you can find it everywhere, but make sure you get the original pencil, guys. It's very important. The fake is actually everywhere. In fact, you will see the fake very easily, but make sure you look for the original and buy. So look at how I'm drawing my brows. I outlined my brows first. So always outline your brows first. And if you notice, I didn't start from the very beginning of my brows, okay? I shifted my hands in a little before I started drawing my lines. So don't start from the beginning of your brows, hence your brows won't be looking natural. But if you shift your hand to the back a little, your brows is going to be looking very natural and fainted at the front. So look at what I'm doing at the front. I'm trying to create strokes, okay? I'm creating tiny stroke, hair-like strokes, okay? The stroke is looking like my hair, even though I don't really have enough hairs there, okay? So just create small strokes at the front so that your brows can look very natural. So after that, you will just fill in your brows and you're good to go. So now use the concealer that you use to highlight your face. Use the same concealer to highlight your brows. Just use it to knit your brows. Guys, I don't highlight the top of my brows because it's not actually needed. So I don't highlight the top of my brows. If you highlight the bottom part of your brows, it is okay. It is enough, okay? All we need is just a little definition on the brows. Nothing too extra, nothing too much. So don't complicate anything by trying to highlight the top of your brows. Just make sure when you're drawing the lines, your hand is straight. Keep your hand steady, okay? Keep your hand steady, and that is all. So now I'm going to be setting the highlighted part with powder, the same powder shade I use for my face, like my powder shade. So it is important for you to do that so that your brows won't be looking oily. So next up, I'm going to be applying my eyeshadow base. Before my eyeshadow application, it is important for you to use an eyeshadow base so that your eyeshadow can be vibrant, so that the color can pop out very well. So it is important for you to use an eyeshadow base, and so that your eyeshadow can last the whole day. So I'll be using the powder shade I use to contour my face, especially my nose, that nose area, and my cheeks. So I'm going to be using that shade to do my transition color. So I use powder to do my transitioning, okay, so that it won't be too harsh. Powder is very light, so it won't be too harsh. But if you want to use your eyeshadow to do your transition color, it is accepted as well. Anyone that works best for you is fine, but powder is more preferable because powder is very soft. So next up, I'm going to use that brown shade. Use that brown shade on the crease of my eye, okay, to create more depth, to give my face that depth that I need for the eyeshadow. I need more brown shade, more depth there. So after using my my powder to do transition, I still have to use brown eyeshadow on my crease line. So next I'm going to be using that dark brown eyeshadow to smoke out my eyes, because I still want more definition at the edges, like at the outer corners of my eyes. So I'm going to be using that brown to smoke it out. So now I want to apply a pinkish eyeshadow at the front of my eyes, the inner corners, but I mistakenly applied that deep pink, hence I'm using the light pink to correct it. I actually wanted this light pink. So after the light pink, I'm going to be applying the dark pink, like the darker pink at the edges, at the back of the light pink, just like that. So while you're doing this part, guys, it is important for you to use a flat brush, not completely flat brush, a fluffy flat brush, okay, so that it can help you to glide your eyeshadow easily on the eyelid. So blend it up. I'm using the same brush I used for transitioning, just to blend the edges together. So now I'm dusting off the fallout from my face. Next up, I'm using my Mabrook eye pencil to line my waterline, okay, so that it can give my eyes more definition. It is important for you to line the waterline. Don't skip this step. There are steps in makeup that you can't skip, okay? You just have to do them. Now I'm smudging my under eyes to give my eyes more definition and to make it pop more. Like I wanted the eyes to pop more. Before you can skip some steps in eye makeup, eyeshadow application, before you can skip some step, it depends on the kind of look you are doing, okay? It depends on the kind of look you are creating. If you are creating a Barbie doll look, you can actually skip some things and do other things, but if you are not, just do the necessary things you're supposed to do and move on. Next up, I'm applying mascara on my natural lash so that it can blend well with my false lash anytime I'm about to put my flush lash. So next up, I'm going to use that highlighter on my lip. I'm going to use it on the upper part of my lip, and that's 2 lines on the lip, so that it can look sharp and glittering and all of that. So I'm going to be using that dark brown lip liner from it's actually a lipstick from Avour Cosmetics. It's actually a very, very cheap lipstick, and you can get it anywhere, okay? It's cheap and it's fine. Avour has one of the best lippies, guys. They have one of the best lippies. But one thing about this particular shade is, I don't know, maybe it's because of my skin tone. Sometimes when I apply it on some people, it will give me that dark brown color that I actually want, but I don't know why it's giving me wine. I wanted dark brown, and this thing is just reflecting wine on my own lip. Maybe because of my because of my skin tone, okay? So next up, I'm going to be applying that lipstick, that nude lipstick, in the inners of my mouth. So I'm going to apply blend. So I'm so sorry here, guys. I forgot to keep my my mirror, my glass. I forgot to keep it down so that you can see what I'm doing. All I'm doing here is blending. I'm just trying to blend the lip together. I'm trying to blend the lip liner the lip liner into my nude lipsticks so that there won't be any demarcation or any harsh lines. Okay, so right now I'm dusting off the setting powder, and I'm using my powder shade to dust off the setting powder. I am not dragging the setting powder, I'm actually pushing the setting powder in, like I'm pushing it in with my powder shade. Okay, don't drag, don't sweep, just push it in with your powder shade. Okay, so make sure you blend all those sharp lines very well. Make sure you blend them in very well, so that your makeup won't be looking tacky. Okay, make sure they are not harsh, make sure they calm down, like blend them very well. So that is the glue I use for my lashes, Lannel. Okay, so right now I'm setting the entire face. Okay, so set your face, fan it down, and you're almost done with the makeup. So this step is actually optional, but you can do it if you're in a hurry. Okay, so I'm trying to push down the setting powder into my face very well. Okay, so that everywhere will come down, my powder won't be standing and all of that. So now I want to apply my lashes. I've applied glue on the lashes already, so all I have to do is just to place it on my eyes. So next up, I'm applying my highlighter on my nose. Okay, just see I'm applying the highlighter very little. A little go a long way, guys. So don't pack your highlighters and apply highlighters on your face everywhere. A little go a long way. So I'm applying highlighter on my cheek as well, the high point of my cheek. Okay, my forehead. Okay, so I'm blending it in. Okay, blending. Okay, so I'm using cheek glaze. I'm using cheek glaze from Team Essentials. Okay, but there are so many cheek glaze in the market. You can buy cheek glaze from MS Metics as well. They have cheek glazes as well, different shades, different colors for different skin tones. All right, so I'm blending it in. Okay, because I don't want harsh line. I don't want my makeup looking ashy at any point in time. So now I'm trying to re-enhance my birthmark, so I'm using that black eyeliner. So now I'm using Zaron mascara to enhance my bottom lashes. Okay, I love this step so much. I don't miss it in my makeup. Okay, I don't miss it at all, because it's a game changer. It's a game changer. It changes everything after you are done. It gives your eyes that definition, you know, that sharp looking, that gorgeous look, that gorgeous effect. It gives your eye that gorgeous effect. That's just there. So I don't skip it at all. So the last thing I'm going to do for this look is to gloss my lips. So I'm going to be using Absolute Clear Lip Gloss and a Secret Nude Lip Gloss. Okay, so I gloss my lip in sections. I gloss the darker part first. So I'll be using the Absolute Clear Lip Gloss for the darker part. Then I will move into using the Nude Lip Gloss for the nude part, the inner part. So that way your lip is not going to be looking mixed up or all the colors mixing together. So gloss in sections to avoid your colors mixing together. If you want a more detailed tutorial on how to do your personal makeup, I have a recorded personal makeup class for sale, and it's just 5,000 naira only. You can purchase the course and it's going to be sent to you on Telegram. The class comprises of 3 different makeup looks, 1 party look, 1 hangout look, and 1 office look. Okay, so if you want to purchase this class, all you need to do is send me a message on Instagram at Face by Tifa, and you can send a DM there, or send a WhatsApp message through the link on my Instagram bio. And if you want a product list for this look, check the description bar below. Alright guys, thank you so much. Bye. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this class. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you find this video helpful, please give this vlog a thumbs up. Also drop in the comment section however you feel about this class. Let me know your suggestion, and if there is any content you want me to create for you guys, please drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to share my video among your friends, among your family members. Let them watch and learn as well. Okay, don't be stingy, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and on your notification bell so that you can always get notification whenever I post a new video.